Alright, YouTube, what's up? This is Lurch from the Scrapman Industries. Today I'm going to be showing you the Hypertherm Power Max 30 and what it can do in a scrap cutting application. This is Hypertherm Power Max 30. I'm going to be using it to cut up some AC compressors. They're scrap. I don't need to save them. I don't really care what the cuts look like. I just need to get them cut as quickly, as cheaply, and as safely as possible. So, alright, before I go any further, I'm just going to go into the footage of that. Alright, so pretty much it took me about a minute to cut it and about another minute to bang it apart. I could have done that quicker, but I don't really have the most optimal production setup. I'm pretty much just doing this on the back of my tailgate here. It works for now, but I definitely would not want to do this on a new truck because it is kind of messy. But anyway, this is the Power Max 30 XP by Hypertherm. It's really simple. All it is just a plug. It's got a pigtail on it for 110 or 220 volt power. It's got your little air fit in here. They come with a 1/4 inch. I changed it out to a 3/8 inch fitting. I normally have a filter on there and about 100 foot of airline to stop the moisture from getting in there. But pretty much it's just got your power button and your amperage setting. I usually run mine at about 29 amps right there. It blows through these sealed units really quick. The torch I'm using, the tip's pretty much shot. I usually get around 100 units done or more before I have to change out the contact tip and the nozzle. I've done about 80 of these on this tip so far, so I have a few more to do yet, but it's almost pretty well shot. It still blew through it in about a minute, even with that tip being so shot. Each one of these tips, the tip and nozzle together, I think is like around, I'm gonna say $2 each, so that's $4 for the pair. And I go through 100 units at least before I have to change them out. So it's pretty cheap. Besides electricity, that's pretty much your biggest expense right there. Now, let's take a look at what I was cutting here. These are sealed units. This is your finished product for the steel side anyway. You pretty much just cut the tops off of these things. That's what the cut looks like. I'm not trying to be straight. It just needs to be quick and safe. But still, there's practically no dross on these. Then on these ones, you get plates like that I have to cut like 3 or 4 times. I should say on 3 to 4 sides anyway. 1, 2, 3. And that'll give you let these things fall off. Sometimes they fall off, sometimes you gotta bang them off. And then that's what it does to the stator core on the inside. It leaves that little bit of scratch right there, but it's scrap, so I really don't care. If you were trying to save that for something, I don't know why you would, but that might be something you would want to turn your amperage down on. But for me, I really don't care. Let's come over here. That's your copper bucket. There's two or three more steps you got to go through to get this finished product. But just using your plasma cutter to open them up, you can do that in 1 to 2 minutes. So I might make another video here showing you the difference between this thing right here and using the grinder or oxyacetylene torch, which is what most people use to cut these things up. And I can tell you right now, if you're not using this, you're losing money cutting these things up. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to be making probably another video shortly to follow this up using the grinder and oxyacetylene torch. I just wanted to show y'all guys the effectiveness of this Power Max 30 by Hypertherm in a scrap cutting application.